What's going on, Ball fam? What is going on, RWA? Your boy Jordan Trask back for another video here, and we beat the Vikings 28-24 with the Charger win. And after 12 years since 2011, we took down the Minnesota Vikings by a final of our score 28-24, and we beat the Vikings since 2011 in San Diego when we had Phillip Rivers the other day with Antonio Gates, Eric Weddle, and also compared up Antonio Gates, and then Ryan Matthews, Mike Tolbert, Nick Hardwick, Nick Novak, Mike Cyphers, and also Antonio Garay, especially Sean Phillips. Yeah, without Merriman, without Cromartie, without LT, it's like we did the other day in 2011. And also, I want to tell you this. The Chargers are 1-2, and next week we're going to go 2-2 against those Raiders, because I need to see those Raiders team lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers, because I'm rooting for Pittsburgh. So, and what this Chargers team did, especially, good game to the Minnesota Viking fans, including Alex Connolly and especially Gavin Nagel and the rest of the Viking fans. Good game. And shout out to my fellow Charger Nation and Bolt fam and Bolts Nation and Charger fans out there: Julius Mattia, Anthony Mattia, Sony Mattia, Modog, LA Original, Oceanside Boy 760, Dizzy, and who else? I could have more Charger fans. Nathan Rivera too, of course. SoCal Slime and the other ones. Young Leak Jr. Yeah. Because I know we beat that Vikings team for the first time since 2011. Because Phillip Rivers has took on Donovan McNabb when McNabb was with the Vikings since coming out of Philadelphia. Like, we did beat him in Qualcomm Stadium in the city of San Diego. And especially, we took down that Vikings team at the end. Because Donald Parham had 2 touchdowns. Mike Williams from a fake play with Herbert and Allen to Mike Williams. And Josh Palmer got the game-winning touchdown before we ended up going 0-3 against the Vikings before firing Brandon Staley. But yeah, we got a 28-24 win and a victory for the Chargers. And especially, we're 1-2. Next week, for the next 3 weeks, we're going 3-2 against the Raiders. And then the Cowboys, especially. But from now on, the next team we're going to do is go 2-2 and then 3-2 in the next 3 weeks. And then we go 4-3, especially 3-3, 4-3 against Chicago, Kansas City, Because I want to get into my point, because, we took that win from today since we beat the Vikings. Because, and I know how this Chargers team did well instead of losing 2 games to Tennessee and Miami, because I know I saw that Dolphins beating the Broncos 70-20 in a blowout. And then who else? The Titans losing to the Browns. Because, that Ravens team lost the Colts, especially, but except the Bears, they're losing to the Chiefs. I know that because, And, Justin Jefferson got hurt, but he was fine. TJ Hawkinson got hurt, but Kirk Cousins did bad against us because Brandon Staley against Kevin O'Connell, and also Kellen Moore, Derek Ansley, and also the other Viking coordinator who are offense and defense. And what's not important for this team is doing it your best, because what my point is at this team, as for the Chargers, going against the Minnesota Vikings, because we took few touchdown reps in a row for Parham twice and Mike Williams. Especially Mike Williams is fine because he's questionable with Derwin James, especially except the penalty flags and all that crap. Screw that. So get out of it, stay out of it. Who cares? Just stay out of that. Because especially when we have the best, without Eric Kendricks and Austin Eckler, they'll be coming back. But you want to give Joey Bosa some limit on playing time before he wants to keep this going, because he had questionable, he wants to play more because he wants limits. He does. Because especially my point. And what that Charger team did is playing better than losing 2 games to the Miami Dolphins and Tennessee Titans. As always, for a reason. And going against KJ Osborne, and then the Viking defense were bad because we went against them. And I'm glad we beat them since 2011 in week 1 from 2011 when we beat the Vikings. Because, yeah, we did beat the Vikings since 2011 in week 1. But now we beat them this year in 2023 since week 3 today. Especially losing 3 of them, 2019, 2021, 2015. Who cares about that? Except 2007. Who cares too, especially. And, but the point is not enough. Because, I'm happy for this Chargers team because we took down the Minnesota Vikings. But yeah, next week we got is the Raiders because Jimmy Garoppolo and Devontae Adams, Max Crosby. What's up with the Chandler Jones situation? And then going against Marcus Peters. Who else knows about him? Especially Hunter Renfrow with the W on it. And especially, there's more. So they lost Darren Waller since the trade. No Derek Carr. But the Saints lost the Packers. And especially week 5, we're on a bye week because I know it's been fun to have a deal, to have a great game, We all love enjoying football games to go 1-2 against Minnesota. But the Vikings are 0-3 now since they lost three games to us. And then the last 2 games against Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Philadelphia Eagles. And there were more teams that can beat the Vikings as us. As compared with the others, with the Eagles and then the Buccaneers. That's to be honest. Because, yeah, the Eagles can beat the Bucs tomorrow, as always. So, I'm happy for this Chargers team. But, we beat the Vikings finally after 12 years. So, especially, what comes to this detail is not to be discussed about it. So, it's not that enough. Because we all beat that Vikings team. And we all did. So, yep, we did beat the Vikings. So, after 12 years, man. What a great football game it is for this Chargers team against the Minnesota Vikings. And we did beat Minnesota since 2011. So, that's all I got to say. So, Justin Herbert, but by the way, Justin Herbert, you played your butt off. But you played your ass off today. But, yeah, you played off today. Because we got that 1-2 win for the Chargers against the Vikings. And, yep, we beat Minnesota. We'll go 2-2 next week against the Raiders. So, anyway, guys, before I go, sorry, but I'm good. I'm all good. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to head out. So, especially it's your boy, Jordan Trask. Peace out. Bolt up. Let's go 2-2 next week against the Raiders. And let's go beat those Raiders, especially family, trust, respect, and let's go Chargers. So, I'm out of here, folks, and we won 28-24 over Minnesota, and I'm out of here. So, peace out, folks. Bolt up and go Chargers. I'm out.